I got goosebumps. Okay, because I'm gonna be honest with you. When y'all just said The Wire, the closest thing that I saw that I compared like a Latin Wire was the Nicky Jam shit. Like that shit was so good, yo. Like I watched that shit like 3 times. I don't remember how. I know I was bothering you. I called you mad. I was like, yo, I was asking questions. I was like, cause it was just so like, God bless me. God, I credit your brother. Not I don't credit Nicky Jam. Obviously, I credit Nicky Jam. It's his story. But what I'm saying is, what made me fall in love with it was the cinematography. You know what I'm saying? It's how it was shot. Because you can just shoot anywhere. But it's fucked up for me because I've been in this game 25 years, so I can tell. I know where you put the camera at. I know where that dude right there. He didn't belong in the film. He was walking his dog, but it looked good. You know what I'm saying? It looked good, so they kept filming. Like I can see that. You know what I mean? So when I'm watching it, like I went through the whole thing. This is how good the series is. I watched it 3 times. I swear to God. I kept going, and I was like, I missed something, right? And I kept. This is how good the series is. You know Nicky Jam makes it out of it. You know that he becomes successful. But as you watching it and you go through it, you're like, yo, I hope he makes it. You're like, idiot, you saw him yesterday in Bell Harbor. Like, he's okay. But that's how good this series was. Like, you know he's okay. Like, in real life, you know he's okay, but watching the series, you're like so into it, you're like, man, what does he do next? Like, what is it? Like, how was that? First off, how did y'all get even approached to do this project? Was it Netflix or was it Nicky Jam's?
What really happened was that for years, as when I pivoted from hip hop videos to start doing reggaeton videos, I was looking at what happened in hip hop and what happened in reggaeton, seeing if I could repeat. Right? So, like we said, when that era of hip hop was so big, Juice, Menace, Boys in the Hood, there was a moment where like all these TV shows were coming out. So I was like, okay, reggaeton is about to be America's new hip hop. So if I follow the same trend, that means we need the same movies, we need the same content.
Right.
But I couldn't get anything sold.
Right.
I was trying, and I couldn't get everything sold. So even at that time, Daddy Yankee had signed to Interscope. He was the first
guy. The guy that signed him, the white kid.
Yeah. So
little kid like this.
Yeah, my 3H was the one that got me working with Daddy Yankee.
Yeah.
So when Daddy Yankee came and signed with Interscope, I did Rompe and Gangsta.
And with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico.
With 3H, right? So
I know my shit. Come on, man. Come on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
So he brought me into that fold. So it's like when Yankee had did a movie called Talento del Barrio.
Right.
That was his movie. So they did 8 Mile, right? They did Get Rich or Die Trying, and then they were going to do Talento del Barrio. And they were trying to figure out something with that movie, but they just never got behind it the same.
It never came out, or it came out?
It came out. It was the top grossing movie in Puerto Rico at that time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was a huge hit.
Okay.
So there was so to me, it's like when, and this is a story that I'm not sure is true, but it helped me get Nicky Jam.
Okay.
Right? At the time, I did Wanksta.
50.
Right? And what happened with Wanksta was that I was already working at Interscope. So DJ, who was Jimmy's nephew that worked at Interscope, when 50 got signed, you know, I'm from Jamaica, Queens. Like, he was on fire in Jamaica, Queens. Right. So when he got signed, I told DJ, I said, yo, I think I was doing Styles P or something. Right. And I was like, yo, I want to work on the 50 project. He was like, it's coming down the line. I said, yo, I want to work on the 50 project.
Right.
So he kept his word. So when the 50 project came out, he reached out to me to write on Wanksta. And when he reached out for me to write on Wanksta, all the big directors, because the budget was lower, didn't jump in. So I had like an opportunity to do Wanksta, right?
Right. So not just write on it, but actually direct
the video, right? So I, you know, because at that time I was directing videos, so I got to do that. So I did Wanksta. A lot of people don't know that Dr. Dre is a director too.
On Wanksta?
Right? No, Dr. Dre's a director in videos.
Okay, okay.
Right? He had a partner, Phil Atwell. Right. You know, guys, I love Phil and Dre. So Wanksta was like the low budget video. It was the warm up because 50 had that song out for a while.
Right.
So I did Wanksta. Then 21 Questions came. In the club came.
It was
and Dre was like, I got this one. Because the budget was like 5 times.
Right.
And then the next one was 21 questions. He was like, sit this one out, my friend.
Right.
Me and Phil got this one. Those budgets were big. And when the budgets came back down a little bit, they reached out to me again and they said, we got this other record, Many Men.
That's like the movie style you did.
Yeah, so then when 50...
Basically like the intro to Get Rich and Die Trying. I'm sorry, I'm doing your interview for you. I'm sorry. My bad, I'm into you. Come on, I'm into y'all. Come on. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So when I spoke to 50 about Get Rich or Die Trying, Many Men, he was like...
Well, that's 50 making sure you're saying something good about him. He got your lock. Go ahead, my bad.
So anyway, I ended up writing a concept that was like loosely telling his story, how he got shot, how other cats kind of came up, his shooting, were they involved, blah, blah, blah. And I wrote this thing. And at that time, I had relationships with a lot of actors. So I got actors from NYPD Blue, people from CSI Miami, and I really cast Mekhi Phifer. We really cast, this was like a little short film.
Right.
And this is where the story goes. Someone told me that they took that to Paramount and said, hey, this is the next movie, Get Rich or Die Trying. But the thing was is that they didn't see any directors of color at that time, right? So like there was nobody on the list of the directors that they went out. And I'm not knocking the director that did it, but he was a director that did a movie called My Left Foot. That was a huge movie, was nominated for an Oscar. So they felt like, marrying like Urban with an artsy director.
With the white guy.
Yeah. But with Eminem, they went with a really artsy director for 8 Mile. So they were like, you know what, maybe that's the move.
Right.
But I would have assumed, I never thought it was going to be me, but I would have assumed it was John Singleton, F. Gary Gray, guys that were like in that moment, having their moment. When someone told me that they showed that,
it was like the sizzle reel to sell the movie.
That's what they told me. I wasn't there, so that's why I said, but that always stuck in my mind. So for years, I was trying to figure out a story with Weezy and Dell, figure out a story with this person, trying to sell stories, but I couldn't sell a story.
Right.
And I was doing a video with Nicky Jam, and I asked him, there was like a gap where Nicky was hot, and then he disappeared, and then he was hot again, and I was like, what happened? He was telling me about the drugs and this and that, and I was like, I didn't even know none of that story. And I was like, wow, that story is amazing. And he had a song called El Ganador that was similar to Many Men. Wow. So I said, you know what, Nicky? Let's shoot a music video with El Ganador. I'm gonna put you in the suit, put the hair back on you. I'm gonna do this shit. We're gonna shoot it like I did Many Men. I feel like I'm having deja vu. I lived this moment.
Right.
And we're gonna take that to the studios. And I shot the video, sat with the Netflix execs, pressed play, pitched them the show, and that's how I sold it.
And Vin Diesel was in it.